everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would do a 2-page school scrapbook layout. The paper that I'm using for today is from scrapbook.com. For my main paper, it's from Echo Park and is the dark pink and light blue. From Doodlebug, I do have Good Measure. And lastly, from Cuttables, I have Mixing Bowls. To start off, my main paper measures 11.5 by 11.5, and I inked all my edges with my Stampin' Up! Early Espresso. For my next piece, this will serve as my grass. It measures 11.5 by 2 inches, and I'll go ahead and put it down here. And I'll glue it down with my zip dry. Next, I'll go ahead and back this on a piece of 12 by 12 craft cardstock paper. For my next page, I do have it ready. Next, I do have 3 photo mats. For my small photo mats, they do measure 5 by 4. And for my bigger photo mat, it measures 4 by 6. And on my silhouette, I did do internal offset. And I also have a little journaling card. So cute, it's a little school bus. Next, I do have my sun. For my sun, it measures 3.5 by 3.5, and actually pop it up between the layers with a thin layer of foam tape. Now, this is actually from Miss K Cuttables. Next, I do have my school. My school measures 6.5 by 5.5. And now my school actually comes along with the school bus. I think actually it's a title. And all I did was remove the title and actually just left the accessories. I thought it was really cute. And then the little tree actually comes next to the school bus. The tree, I measured it at 4 by 2 3/4. And it actually is attached to it, so I just kept that. Next, I do have my title. For my title, it does measure 4 by 2 3/4. Now, actually, this is also from Miss K Cuttables. The only thing I didn't use the full full title. I think it said back to school. So I went ahead and just removed the back to and just left the school part, and then kept the accessories, highlighted everything, and then on my silhouette I clicked on my offset feature in order to get two offsets on here, and I really liked how it came out. Go ahead and put it down here. And I actually have two more trays. Oh, I forgot to glue these down. Next, I do have my little road. For my road, it measures 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. And I also have my buzz. For my buzz, it measures 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. And this is actually from Cuddly Cute Designs. And it also comes with a little sign for my bus stop sign. It does measure 4 by 1 1/2, and I have a little girl and my little boy. For my boy, he does measure 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. For my little girl, she measures 2 3/4 by 2 7/8. My little girl here. And on their little faces, I use Peachy Keen stamps. So cute. So my son is actually 4 now, and he started school. His birthday's in early July, so he actually didn't qualify for ETK. I was so sad. So he has to wait another school year in order to start that program. So he's actually in, I guess, preschool. And it's actually the same one that my daughter was in, which is right next to her school. So that's pretty cool. So whenever we go drop off, when I go drop off my kids at school, my daughter gets to say hi to her old school teachers and all the faculty, the staff there. Which is funny because nobody ever forgets my daughter, so right away they're like, oh hey, we remember you. I actually think it's pretty funny. The teacher that ended up being my son's teacher, when my daughter was going to that school, of course she was in the special ed class, but they would mix in the special ed class with the regular class at certain times a day. And in the mornings when I would drop off my daughter, of course I had my baby, which is my son, but he was just a couple of months old at the time. His current teacher, every time she would see him, she would, she would want to hold him, and she would say, go walk around in the class, meet your daughter's friends while I hold your son. And I just think that's so funny that now she's his teacher. It's so funny. But my son loves school. He just hates waking up early. And it's so funny. I just always assumed that, I don't know why I assumed this, that teachers look over like the information of the students are going to have. And I had put on there like his health history, details about that. And I just assumed the teacher would have looked over all that. And when I mentioned it to her when we were, when we took my son to his first day of school, her eyes just kind of popped out. She was like, "What?" And she's like, "What am I supposed to do if this happens? What am I supposed to do if this happens?" But the look on her face, it was so funny. But I had to get to work, so I was like, "You'll be fine." And she was like, "No, come back." And I just had to tell her, "Don't worry, my son knows what to do." And there you have it. This is my 2-page school scrapbook layout. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day.